Welcome, one and all. This is What Ya Toku-ing About, a podcast that's very popular with the girls, and we have formed a squad, a trio. Actually, I didn't intend this in any way, but this is a trio show, and we have a trio of hosts right now.
Very true.
Now that Iris is studying ancient martial arts or wherever they are. Welcome, everybody. Some quick housekeeping before we get into our show, which is Juken Sentai Gekiranger. Episodes 1 through 12. Want to say thank you to everybody who's leaving comments, leaving quick subscribing through our different podcast feeds. We're looking for different ways to get the numbers up, and I appreciate everybody who's following along. Maybe recommending to friends. All that stuff helps us out. Mm-hmm. I've never intended the show to be a big hit or spread far, but I'd love it if just like somebody. My whole intention for this show is just if somebody was like, I'm watching Gekiranger, this weird show, I can't get any of my friends to watch it. Oh, nice. I can watch along with this podcast, or I can turn this on to hear other people's thoughts. Or, or maybe if you're like, I want to get into Sentai. I already watched, Zyuranger or whatever the bog standards ones are. Oh, Gekiranger. Okay, I'll check it out. So, if we can get it out there and picked up on some algorithm or show up in the search bar. That's all I'd like to be. You know what I mean? Do you agree, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Oh, and
everyone listening, you need to help us game the system.
Absolutely.
You need to share this everywhere. You need to purchase bots to have them listen to this podcast.
Fight the algorithm.
They're going to hear this, okay? By the way, speaking of, I didn't even say the members of my team. I need to be a better leader. Not that I'm the leader. Now I'm positioning myself. I am a weird man-child like John in the show, so I guess that's kind of prompt. But anyway, thank you for being on the show again, Hunter and Stix. Thank you.
That's right. Hello.
Yeah, and we're doing our first Sentai show. I think we got like 3 comments on the older episodes like, you're doing Sentai next, right? We are. I don't know if this is what people were expecting, though.
No. Right. They were like, they're going to do Shinkenger next or Time Ranger or something. No, we wanted to do the martial arts one, which isn't even the first martial arts one, but it's the most recent martial arts one.
Right.
Yeah, not even the martial arts one that has the ranger everyone knows from it. No, we wanted to pick the other one.
People know the purple guy. We didn't get to the purple guy yet, but I'm so excited to meet him.
The purple one, yeah.
Well, now that we're here, I guess I'll ask, how little do all 3 of us know about Super Sentai? Because I can tell you right now, I have finished one show.
Which
I too have finished 2 years ago.
Which was?
Boom Boomger.
Boom Boomger, okay.
Yeah, that's the only one I finished.
But you had your Power Rangers experience, which might give us the upper hand here.
It did. However, I have not seen Jungle Fury.
Oh, damn.
So I'm still lost. I think I got out like right before Jungle Fury came out, though.
Got it.
Maybe. But no. I was into Power Rangers as most children outside of Japan were. Mm-hmm. But with Super Sentai, I've said it multiple times on this podcast, and I'll probably say it multiple times more. It is almost a complete blind spot for me. I have seen maybe 10 episodes of Kyuranger, and that's just because that was the Sentai that was airing alongside Exade when I was watching it as it came out. But outside of that, unless they appeared in a terrible Kamen Rider movie that I did not like, right. I have very little experience with Super Sentai. So I am very glad we're doing this.
All right.
Yes.
I'll get into my Super Sentai experience then. As I've remarked in the past, I have just watched a smattering of Super Sentai episodes. Like, I've watched a few episodes of Mega Ranger. I've watched a few episodes of Bokenger, which is the show that came right before Gekiranger. Let's see. And I did watch a few episodes of Gekiranger years ago, thinking, okay, I'm really going to get into this one. But then I didn't. But hey, then Dome Brothers came out, and it was written by Toshiki anyway, so I stuck with it for week to week as it was airing until it was done. So that's technically the only show I've watched all of. Oh, and also I've watched a few episodes of Die Ranger, which is the previous martial arts focused Super Sentai. Anyway, so I'm very looking forward to watching this one.
Yeah. I'm kind of in a similar boat, though much more like squished down sense, because I think like I got into Dawn Brothers because a friend of mine on Twitter said it was the Twin Peaks return of Sentai, which I was like, I don't know what that means. And I don't even know if it really works after watching the whole show.
No, but
I was like,
it helps. It helps a little.
It helps. It had a minute. I was like, I gotta watch this, and I got absorbed into Dawn Brothers. That's why I'm here right now. This is when I was like, okay, this Sentai stuff, this Toku stuff, it's heat. I'm invested. Get me in here. Though granted, the funniest part about it is I was in grad school hell at the time, and I think I got to episode 35 of Dawn Brothers when I just like ran out of time. Like I was working on my like 60-page paper. I'm like, I don't have the time to do this right now. Yeah, which is not even for a true master's paper, that's 100-page, and I was doing like a weird conflated version. Anyway, moving on. So ever since then, I think on like Tubi or whatever streaming service, sometimes on Prime, whoever has the Shout catalog, I've started a couple of the Shout different programs. I've started like the first 10 episodes of Car Ranger. I've gone through a couple episodes of Gokaiger, which I know is beloved. I've watched the first couple episodes of Jetman. So I'm like, I've been wanting to get into it. I want to dip in, and then just like life gets in the way, or I started it on a trip while I'm in like a hotel room or something and never get back to it. And then I started this podcast as a means to force myself to like finish this shit. Turn it into a project, and I'm roped 2 other people to do it. Though it seems like we're happy about the choice. I'm glad that we didn't choose something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I as a kid I liked Power Rangers. I mean, I had a bunch of like my parents we were very poor for a while, so I got a lot of like cheapo bargain bin like original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger toys as a kid. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Because after the toy craze, because those are just like action figures you could buy for like dollars. And then when we went from like poor to like proper middle class, my little brother was into I liked Time Force. I'm pretty sure I liked Time Force. I look at the designs, and then the villain was like, he was awesome. Yeah, right, that's it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then my brother was into Lightspeed Rescue, but I was pretty much, I'm over this. I'm watching DBZ, Adult Swim. I'm watching Cowboy Bebop. You know, I'm an adult now. So yeah, Power Rangers kind of like it was there in the background, like it was a pop culture, thing that like I enjoyed, but it never was like a proper point of order in my life. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the thing for a lot of kids. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just so big. What is the word? Ubiquitous? Is that how you pronounce it?
Ubiquitous.
It's just such a part of life. Yeah.
Right. It's how it is in Japan. Really, like Super Sentai. Like, yeah, it may not have been very popular in recent years, but it's still like a pop culture fixation. So like, if it's on, they'll put it on, and like they're aware of the concept of Super Sentai. Same as us with Power Rangers as like a generations. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you're watching anime, you're gonna see a Sentai parody just pop up, like with Rider, it's always deliberate. If somebody's doing a Rider cake, you go, a reference. Yeah, when it is a Sentai reference, it might as well be us referencing Mickey Mouse or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like very like vague. Oh, they're color coded and they're going to do poses and explosions. But with Kamen Rider, they always go really specific with those parodies.
Yeah, every time it's like, oh, okay, it's Go Ranger again.
Yeah, or like something similar-ish, like with like from the 80s or something.
Right. So, and it's not that I don't think any of us here have anything against Sentai. I think just none of it ever sells as well when you're reading descriptions online. Like, my mind was blown when it's like, Toshiki Inoue wrote Fies, this dark, effed up Kamen Rider. Oh my gosh. And Sentai always kind of just sounded like, this is the one where they're time travelers. This is the one. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yes.
Yeah. I would like to say that, Us being like this probably helped Sentai go into a slow death last year.
Hey, we're Americans. That's on them.
Yeah, blame it on Hasbro. Once again, I'm going to push the blame on the corporations, not me, okay?
Oh, God. The funniest part about that is that it is dying in name only. That new show already has 3 different colored heroes.
Yeah, but they're metal. It's different.
They're metal heroes.
Okay? Quiet you. Do you want to get sued? But anyway, so I'm going to go over very briefly. I just brought up that, we're not attracted to Power Rangers. Oh my God, we're going to yell that.
Sentai.
Sentai, just because it doesn't sell as well in terms of like, what's the big pitch?
Right.
And even the shows in Sentai that are what are the big pitch, like Time Ranger and Jetman and things like that, we try to avoid that. We wanted to go into Gekiranger for a couple of reasons. I mean, I shared a little bit on the last episode, but we've been watching a lot of lasers and forms and standing around. I wanted to watch something that was a little bit more martial arts centric, a little bit more choreography driven.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which we'll go into more of it, because I'm not going to say Ryuki had bad choreography. It was going for something different, more character centric. Whereas this is just pure, people doing the hand gestures, people doing flips. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
And I wanted to see something that's a little bit more in the thick of the Power Rangers pipeline. Like I know this is different because you said this is the last one shot on film, but like one of the first in the HD era.
The last one shot on film for the HD era was Go-Onger. There's 3 HD era shows that were shot on film. There was Bokenger, Gekiranger, which is the one we're covering, and then Go-Onger, which is the 2008 one.
Yeah, it's a transition show.
It's a transition show essentially. But
it's in the thick of it.
It's
not,
absolutely in the thick of it.
I would say too that this show was made when Power Rangers and Super Sentai still like coexisted pretty peacefully.
Yes.
Because there is a lot of like crossover with like production related stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, in
terms of
like
filming,
New Zealand.
Because they're getting some money now.
Right.
With that deal and everything. But we can go into that after the Russ cap.
The Russ cap.
I'm getting that over.
The Russ cap's getting over. And I probably put too much work into this, but anyway. Anybody else? Stix, is there anything you want to share about the production or maybe the staff, or should I just go right into it? We can
right before we get into the recap, just quick shout out, the writer for this one, or the main writer, because Super Sentai generally don't have just one person for most of it. They usually have like a variety of people to fill out the episodes. But the main writing is by Michiko Yokote, a lady screenwriter who has insane amount of credits for both anime and tokusatsu. She helped write episodes for previous Super Sentai shows, not as like a main person, but like, writing the occasional episode. And like for me, what stood out to me is that she, like, early on in her career, she wrote episodes for Cowboy Bebop, because what that show did was facilitate multiple screenwriters putting their own touches on whatever episodes they were given. And like the episodes she did were like, oh wow, okay. So, and to this day, she's just pumping out stuff for like variety of shows. A lot of them probably isekai these days, unfortunately, but it is what it is.
I am laughing at the fact that I went like, I don't watch Power Rangers. I'm an adult. I watch Cowboy Bebop. And then it's one of the Gekirangers was one of the writers. That's awesome. It all comes at the end. It's all together. It's all people in costumes kick each other. Then it's just a guy in a cool jacket kicking people. It's all the same.
It all comes together. Anyway, the directors are all Super Sentai veterans. It's like people who've been doing this for ages, and that'll be the case for future shows. So yeah, I think we should just get into it with a Russ cap.
Okay. We begin. In an alternate world where the economy is based around martial arts, a beautiful lady named Miki crashes on a deserted island and is attacked by evil karate ghouls named Rinshi. Nearly overwhelmed by sheer numbers, she is aided by a loinclothed boy ripped straight from an 80s jump comic. His name is Jan, and he has catchphrases and makes noises that won't leave my head. With his help, they fight together and drive the monster men away. Impressed by his raw talent, Miki does what we all wish she'd do to us, looks at Jan and goes, "I'm your mom now," and spirits him away to live at the Not A6 campus as a weird child employee for a shoe company. I guess when I bought my Gel-Lite 5s, I was supporting child soldiers, which, my bad. Regardless, when Jan arrives, he meets the Gekirangers, Ran and Retsu. Ran is the heart of the team because she keeps saying she's the heart of the team over and over, which I don't know. It feels like everyone should be allowed to decide who's the heart of the team, but I guess she wants it that bad. In the power triangle, she maxed out her speed stat. Retsu is the tortured artist type with a dark backstory, but is actually just kind of a chill guy. He's put all his stats into technique. That leaves Jan, who's the strength guy. All three are trained by Jia Fu, an anthropomorphic cat kung fu master of the ancient Geki Juken beast arts. With the training of Master Jia Fu and the support of Not A6, the Gekirangers oppose Master Leo, the newest master of the school. I'm going to mess this up 80 times. The School of Rinjuken opposing Beast Fist, an evil cult/dojo that trains its students in twisted martial arts. Master Leo has been using evil kung fu to create undead goons like the Rinshi and the upgraded Rinshi, who serve as the main monsters of the week. This includes Melee as the head henchwoman, a beautiful lady who steadfastly serves Master Leo with her chameleon powers, which I am just now realizing Melee is in chameleon. Do you get it? Pretty exciting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, the Gekirangers can wield a positive power called Geki you get by giving people thumbs up and doing push-ups and high-fiving each other. The Beast Fist Predator types get power from people's screams of horror as they are violently murdered. To stop too much karate homicide from taking place, the Gekirangers do training and learn valuable lessons about like teamwork and shit. At one point, they learn how to combine their animal spirit chakra into a spiritual mecha and battle their giant foes. After some light adventuring, shit gets serious. In a lore bombshell, it's revealed Leo was the former student of Xia Fu, trained in the Geki arts before his hunger for power drove him to learn more evil kicking and punching. He has a dark backstory of him being very wet as a child, and also has some connections to the Gekirangers. He knows of Retsu's missing martial arts obsessed brother, and he's had visions of a brave Geki warrior being his one source of opposition, and he thinks it might be Jan. I guess he also doesn't fuck with Ron because she's the heart of the team or something. Considering all that, Leo summons new funny goons called the Five Venoms, half because he wants to kill the Gekirangers for being annoying and almost having as good as hair as him. The other half because he plots on stealing the secret art of Venom Fist, which is venom so toxic it horseshoe theories back to being a healing tonic that can literally revive the dead. So the Gekirangers kill those cornballs so fucking dead, only one remains. His name is Brocco. And dagnabbit, he's the keeper of the Venom Fist. Melee's resolve is tested because Brocco offers to bring her physically back to life if she becomes his girlfriend instead of Leo's girlfriend. But she sticks to her man and kills his ass, and the guy in her bio survives. Leo takes the power of the Venom Fist, which only has 3 magic slots, I guess, and revives an ancient Beast Fist user, Skyfist Demon Kata. While that happens, the Gekirangers meet a horny elephant guy who seriously needs to calm down. Leo and Skyfist Demon Kata have a duel, and Leo uses his inner turmoil to own Kata and is now the undisputed leader of the school. The Gekirangers sense the shifting power in their struggle against the opposing school and begin training again to combat it.
I would like to say, I thought melee was supposed to be like the fight term melee. I didn't know it was the melee in chameleon.
That has an extra
we
E.
should say.
Yeah, but like a pun name. I don't.
It could be a triple pun.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, we should probably say we're using the Nikki
Yeah, subgroup.
fan subs. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that means, to
Don't
this
worry
day.
about it. It's onomatopoeia.
It's a vibe.
That's this whole thing. Like, John uses a lot of onomatopoeia and says yada a lot. He is the self-insert for the preschoolers.
Yeah, basically.
That's essentially his shtick. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
So, so the show, it's about, there are good guys who do good training, and then there are the bad guys who do bad training. They're doing
Like killing
learning
each
how to
other,
be
kit
meaner.
training.
I guess I go into it, but in the show, it's like the good team's like, "Yeah, why don't we smile more?" One of the lessons is to smile more, which is kind of weird in its own way. Like,
Yeah,
you're
have
prettier
fun.
when you smile.
Yeah,
but-
have fun while you train.
And then the Beast Fist are just like, you need to fucking grab them by the head and squeeze your thumbs in their eyeballs. Like, it's so evil.
Essentially.
Yeah. But I mean, like you can get from the vibes of the show, it's Sentai. It's I was asking before the show when we were going in, we're not goofing on it. I've really been enjoying this show. It's breezy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fun.
Same. It's really, really like fun and enjoyable.
Yeah. Ryuki was our second show, and well, I guess I should start with Ultra Q. Ultra Q, just because it was the first of its kind, and they were figuring out plotting and 3-act, or the equivalent of a TV 3-act structure in a Toku. Those became hard to watch after a while. Ryuki was a show that forced you to pay attention more so than some like modern streaming shows. Like, you had to be paying attention and knowing what characters.
And also you have to be reading the
you know.
subtitles. Like, you couldn't be doing some
Yeah.
background noise shit while on your phone.
Yeah, I tried to keep notes on my phone while watching Ryuki, and then I'd pause the episode, and all I would write was like, wow, or huh.
Yeah.
Like, not very helpful. With this show, I kind of like, I could like in the middle of a fight scene be like, oh, that's kind of interesting, or that's kind of fun, or they did kind of a funny pop culture reference here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The show is just very breezy.
Which is nice.
Yeah. So typically with like these types of Sentai, there's always like a theme of what
Yeah,
they're going for. Like with Boom Boomger, it's cars and racing. With Tokuger, it's trains. This one is 70s action, like Hong Kong cinema.
Yeah.
Right.
And cats. And
animals specifically, but yeah, the main, like, our main three trio are a tiger, a jaguar, and I think like a
cheetah.
A cheetah, yeah.
Oh, Cheetah, you're right. Because she's fast. She's fast. She's the fast one.
Yeah.
And tigers are strong.
And jaguars,
I guess,
I don't
jaguars-
know. I guess they have
Yeah,
fantastic
the
technique.
jaguar is the secret third thing.
Well, it was just funny going from Ryuki to this, where like the Ryuki costumes are, they're awesome. I love the look of that show. But, it's all bulky and big plates and like, wearing fishbowl helmets on their head. In this show, they're like riding, it's sleek. They're just wearing like a bodysuit with a
helmet.
Motorcycle helmet. And they're just flipping around all over the place. They're doing, choreography.
I'd like to point out, too, that the bodysuits are not even, like, tight on the actors. They're pretty loose.
Right.
So
Right.
that way they can have, like, more, like, range of movement
Motion.
while they go. Because they're doing a lot of, like, complex stuff. Like, it's not, like, fake-ish martial arts that they're doing. Like, Geki Red, like, pulls out a pair of nunchucks and just starts, like, swinging. Like, heavily
Right.
trained swinging. Which I cannot imagine how difficult that must have been
For the
to
face
learn how to
actor,
do with that
whenever
helmet.
whenever I saw a face actor do something with like their face in camera, I was like, that must have been such a pain in the ass to do.
Oh, I could not
I
have
know, for real.
imagined. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's always that difficult thing. I was thinking about this before. It's like, is more choreography better choreography? Because like like when we watch Ryuki's Zolda, he's a gun user. He stands still and shoots things, but that's his character.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
With this, everybody's a kung fu master, or I guess I should say karate or martial arts.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that where I call it kung fu occasionally, which it's obviously inspired by kung fu movies, but I don't,
It's better just say generally martial arts, just so we don't step on any toes.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just more cultural osmosis has drilled that word into my brain,
kung
even
fu
though
it's like, it's when you punch and kick at each other.
Yeah.
When you, so I don't mean anything by if I'm like they're doing kung fu. I'm like I don't know that.
Right.
I kind of know a little bit through Virtua Fighter, but that's about it. But yeah,
I would say going back to that question, I think it just depends on the show.
Yeah,
like what it's trying to do.
Yeah,
like I think Ryuki would be very weird if it had this kind of choreography.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm not saying it's better. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
it depends on the
with
show.
With this one,
like,
they just. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Like if say like if Ryuki was the kind of show that Gekiranger was, but it still had the same choreography as Ryuki, it would not be good.
Exactly.
Basically, it just depends on what the show's going for. So Gekiranger's doing this. Gekiranger has cool, elaborate martial arts choreography.
And it's wire fu.
Lots
of
of
great
wire
wire
fu.
fu.
And I'm glad they're wearing the inspiration on their sleeves. Like, not just like, oh, we're doing martial arts, so yeah, obviously it's like kung fu stuff. No,
they're going the whole
they're
fucking.
Like, they're taking the wires, they're taking like the weird bicycle kicks, they're taking camera angles from it.
Yes.
Like specifically with like the Rin dojo, like the bad guy dojo.
Yeah.
Like that has a completely different like cinematic tone than the rest of the show does. Like they are
it's different
completely
color
aping,
grading and everything.
Like they're completely aping like martial arts movies whenever they go to that section of the show, and it's so cool.
It's so good.
It's really fun.
We'll go more into it when we talk more about Leo, but I love that he has his own show that's going on. Gekiranger's happening, and then all I want to say is that I don't think the choreography is like better or the best. I like it. I like when people are doing the hand gestures. I like they're doing the stances. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also now that we're kind of into it, what do we feel about like me and Hunter were talking about this. I like the gear in the show. I like the props. I like the style. Part of me is impressed. It doesn't. From my first blush, I think Hunter might have some words about this. It feels less toyetic. It's still toyetic. This is still Sentai. There's still
like it feels more integrated into like the world, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
And also like go ahead, Hunter.
Sorry. No, you finish.
Okay, and like what I feel is like most things with how Super Sentai, how they fight, everything is that their changer will be some little like gadget. They'll maybe put something in it, or like do a number combination or something, and their main weapons will be like swords and guns every season. But with Gekiranger, mainly like they'll be using their punches and kicks, and they'll have to remember to use like the nunchuck or the tonfas or the staff.
Yeah,
which is really funny, I think, because you think, okay, those are like the only toys you have, and you're barely using them.
Yeah, no, I'm blown away. That's why it feels less toyetic to me, where it's like there are episodes where it's like, oh yeah, this guy is a problem. I guess I should get my nunchucks out. It's all about like fists and stances. I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, so, it's cool.
For me, one, I love the looks of these suits. I think they're awesome. I love that they have like an athletic look to them. But two, I think the show is very toyetic, but not toyetic in a way that I think benefits Super Sentai, if that makes sense.
Please elaborate. Speak on that.
So typically with like Super Sentai like toys, like Stix said, like it's a lot of like guns and like swords. The changers have all these like little gimmicks and everything. This feels toyetic in the way that like a Marvel movie is toyetic, where you're getting the character The character itself is the one that you want to get the toy for.
Right.
And
guess so.
you want like the weaponry. Like I guarantee, like I can totally see, like if they like, because I haven't seen a lot of the toys from Gekiranger. I can see them selling toys that have built-in action features. Like
I see what you mean now. Yeah.
Like you flip a switch and they'll do a kick, or you squeeze the legs and they start spinning like they do inside of the Zords.
Right.
Like that kind of stuff. Because
Spinning
even their
kick
morpher,
move.
because even their
right,
morpher,
correct.
it's just like a pair of gloves and you clasp your hand on top of them, and that's how you change. There's nothing
Yeah.
you put into it.
It's very simple.
So I think that's very interesting, but it does make me wonder, did this show sell anything besides the robots?
It's a good, because like when I think of like Sentai or my American perspective of Power Rangers, it's like, oh, that Ranger has the weapon I want. I'm getting that. I need that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With this
Right.
show, it's like uniform. It's standardized. They're a trio. You know, their speciality doesn't come from their gear. It comes from like, you know, Ran is the speed, Retsu's the technique person, Jan's strength. So, so it's like almost you're like supposed to squad up with your friends and you decide, oh, I'm the strong guy of the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
no,
then obviously the, like you said, the the mecha. What do we call it? What do they call it in the show?
Gekitoja.
The Gekitoja. It's not a mecha. It's not for lack of a better term, a Zord. It's like their chakra combines, their Geki energy.
I love the Gekitora.
Oh,
I
wow.
love how mobile it is. I love how, even though it is kind of clearly a robot, it does not move like it's a giant mecha.
Right.
It
It has a
just
bendable
moves like
torso.
It just moves like
person,
how
like,
they
it's-
would as a humans.
I think that is
Yeah.
super cool and unique. Honestly,
Yeah,
like it's
I
the
think it's neat.
they're piloting the thing from fucking G Gundam.
Yeah, yes. You might know more about this. Either you, well, maybe we're so light on Sentai, we might know. I wonder if it's controversial in the fan base.
I think they appreciate it because it's always like a nice thing when they change. Like, they like tweak a small thing or
Okay.
here or there in the formula.
Yeah.
Listen, maybe I'm used to like American fandom and like Batman. They made the ears an inch longer. Oh, come on! What are you doing? You know?
Yeah, I don't think these are like Sonic fans or anything. This is just more like, okay, that's cool, or like, oh, okay, yeah.
You know what?
Try something different.
I will say, too much of a red focus on that thing.
Yeah, it's
I
only the
think-
legs that are the different colors. The main bodies, yeah.
If I were to have changed it, I would have had yellow be the legs and blue be the arms.
The torso
'Cause
and
that
arms, yeah.
Because that would make sense. Like, unbreakable body would be red. Like, fantastic technique for arms. And
This honest
okay,
heart.
a heart for the feet. She's fast. I don't know. Like,
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
I
but,
guess
I don't know.
since the future forms are gonna, instead of like having different robots or mechas, they're gonna just supplement it with different like weapons, a la the elephant. What is
Right.
it? The melee
Geki
summon or
elephant.
whatever.
Right.
the
And maybe
Geki-
they just wanted one specific color that they could find a palette to put against it instead of like, you know what I mean?
I guess I can see that.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There feels like there has to be a reason, like a very specific, or maybe toy plastic was expensive that year and they just saved
Yeah,
by just
maybe.
going mostly it on red. I don't know.
Do we know what the previous Megazord looked like? That might answer our question.
I'd have to bring it up.
But
but no,
but
I love.
I mean, I do
love
like it. Okay, that's good. I like it too. I like we brought up. I love that the fights aren't just like them with a sword and shield kind of going back and forth in their big cardboard box body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They actually are like swinging at each other, taking fights, and then it usually ends with like, you know, a martial arts move, which it really has two main ones, and they don't even use the spin kick anymore. But I just appreciate that it's like it feels like a tussle versus a stalemate until it busts out the super gun or the mega chest laser or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, and it is help that is accentuated by one thing that happens during every one of those fights. Do we want to bring up the announcer?
Yeah, babe.
He's so fun.
That shit is so cool. I cannot believe how much I didn't know I wanted something like this for like a giant monster fight. It adds so much. It makes it so much fun. I don't remember the name of the little guy,
Bae.
but
Bae.
Is it just Bae?
Yeah, BAE.
First off, that thing is an awesome puppet.
Yeah.
It doesn't really move, but the fact that it's like weird fly mouth is like a microphone. It like goes like in and out as it's talking is so charming.
I love that.
Stix, who did you say voiced him?
Akira Ishida. He's like a really well-known Japanese voice actor. It's really funny because in Kamen Rider Kiva in 2008, he voices like a little Scrimblow toy that uses the exact same voice for practically. So it's just really funny to hear that, that obnoxiousness here as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love that that's like a thing they decided to add, kind of for no reason. They just did it because they thought it'd be cool, and they were right.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the breezy tone. It's just the feeling. It's just fun. I don't know. And it makes the Zord battles they can feature, I think they should kind of like base it around like an actual televised martial arts match.
Yeah.
Right.
Not quite UFC, but like trying to make it feel a little bit more like a real fight.
Right.
As much as two people in a rubber suit can be. Less cinematic like a Godzilla proper, but you know what I mean?
Yes.
And you can do lots of cuts and go back to, and it's fun to have the back and forth of like the Fly. Is he part of the evil team, but just likes the?
I guess so, because he was like in like Melee's body or something. I don't know.
Stomach, because she ate him.
Because she's a chameleon.
Yes.
There is Vor in this show, and this woman does crazy things. This woman does crazy things to that Fly.
Yeah,
she does crazy things to me, so I don't know what to say.
Hey,
come on.
Hey.
But come
all right.
on.
Okay. Like bouncing off of that, we should probably actually talk about our main crew of weirdo misfit karate freaks.
Hell yeah.
Right.
I don't know how to feel about Jan, if I can be real.
Fair enough.
I feel like here we are being endlessly oh, I love this. This is so fun. This is such a great, this is such a fun and different Sentai show. Oh my gosh, this is like not what I was expecting. Way better than I expected. Jan will be your linchpin. This will be the thing that might drive people off.
He's the vibe check, I think.
He's the vibe check, yeah. Because he is very 80s Shonen Jump. He's like Dragon Ball Goku times 10. There's other stuff. Just the earnest pluckiness. Listen, we live in a what is that awful show that people love called again? Sorry if you're listening to a Toku show, you don't care about this shit at all. What's the show that Solo Leveling? In a solo leveling world, I don't think Jan is the what the power scalers are looking for. But the first episode, I think I started at like 11 p.m. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Jan might be a little much for me right now. He's a little too high energy. Second episode, maybe
he's a little bit
maybe
better.
It's he vibes with the crew. When the crew, and I kind of worry that they're gonna be like, oh my god, the first 10 episodes are gonna be like, all the characters are being like, Jan is annoying, we need to get him out of here.
Yeah,
it's pretty quick,
Jan.
actually.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully, they acclimate quick.
By the second episode, you're like, yo, Jan, I think literally Retsu is like, yo, he does the Mr. Boss, yo, you like nunchucks? Come in here, brother. Let's hug it out. He taps him up. Yo, bro, you like nunchucks? I love nunchucks. Yeah. And by episode 5, I'm good with him. I like him. I mean, we love... Listen, I like Kinnikuman, who also comes from that era of 80s manga of, like, goofy catchphrases and, like, that very, like, wanting to flip between hyper silly to hyper seriousness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he'll have, Jan will have moments where he's like, no. And I think episode 5 is when he has this realistic panic attack episode, which was very funny going back to 2006.
Yeah.
I'm having anxiety. How long did it take everybody here to get used to it? Because I can imagine.
I'm not gonna say like I did not get used to him, but like I don't know if he's fully clicked with me yet.
Right.
Because it might just be because I am in my 30s, but I gotta be honest. I don't know how much I like seeing like an adult 5-year-old just like throw temper tantrums.
Yeah, the thing, all these actors are in their 20s, so you have to see like this like 20-something-year-old man have to like act like a child, and it's
like
gets uncomfortable sometimes.
It's not even the fact that he's like, I can't, why can't I fight? Yeah, he does like the arm flailing,
The
like
arm
on
flailing
the ground.
is what gets me, and he gets on the ground, does a tantrum, and it's like, oh brother.
And I'm like, buddy, this is like episode 10. You've existed in the real world long enough. You gotta lock in. You gotta know you can't do this.
It is funny going from Shinji, where I think in the first episode, Shinji's he's a little bit of a silly guy.
Right.
He comes off like Robert Pattinson in the Batman, and compared to John, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
he's like grounded as he has a job. John is John. It's a lot of energy. I don't know. I think maybe it's just because the tone of the show is so goofy. It works for me, but like I said, I don't know if it works for everyone.
He can be a little much. However, I do like him, but he hasn't clicked with me the same way the other two have.
Right.
Yeah.
That's me, though. Well, what about you, Stix?
I don't know. I kind of get a kick of him trying to find new onomatopoeia for new things to him, but also he has this thing of like, okay, so you understand this word, but you don't understand this word or this concept. It sometimes feels random which ones he understands. Like he understands something, but he won't understand emotion, but he'll understand like chopsticks and stuff like that. This random thing, or like he doesn't understand patience, the word patience, but he'll understand like some other random shit. It's very much they're doing what they want with him.
Yeah.
Listen, maybe I just like that bit when somebody's like, huh? Toilet? Huh? Like, that's just gonna be enjoyable to me, but
What?
it is silly and a little inconsistent, but whatever, you know.
What was the sub joke they did? It was listen, I'm trying to find emotion. Emotion.
Oh, I've got motion.
I'm in motion.
And he shows
Like-
his little like ID card. And I was like, oh, that's good. Good job, fan subber.
Oh my
cute.
god. This what a
I guess I also like the novelty that he's the Red Ranger's supposed to be the coolest one, and in this one he's not.
I mean,
But
I
maybe
don't know.
you are
The
supposed to think he's
hyperactive
cool.
Red Ranger archetype was already kind of becoming a thing by him by the time I got to him, but this time he's more like feral hyperactive instead of just normal hyperactive.
Literally feral. We sound, like sometimes people will hear a feral, he's like, oh, he's a weirdo or like insane. No, he is the first ever Casper Hauser style Sentai member. He's the Casper Hauser superhero, to be honest. I guess there's Tarzan, but we don't talk about him anymore. But
we should say it like that thing that Russ said at the start of this, that wasn't a joke. This kid's from the jungle.
Literally in the
He was
jungle.
raised by tigers that we don't see. We see pandas, but we don't see tigers living in the Japanese jungle.
Yeah. Mystery Island, yeah. He's on Martial Arts Island doing martial arts. I don't know.
With animals.
Just fighting endangered species in trees.
So we have, John, he is for the kids, and then for us, the grown-ups, the adults. We got Master Leo. What do we think about Master Leo?
Master Leo's great, and he has that shit on.
Yes, every time he moves, he whips his fur coat. Every time.
He's
It's
awesome.
so
I
big.
love. He's awesome. He's
So
like,
big.
this guy is so cool.
Like the exposed arm vest.
And the
with
exposed
like the
armpits when he takes the
sleeves.
fur coat. I was like, oh my god, this guy best design ever.
God.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yoshitaka Amano, like bad guy. He's got, he's feeling himself.
Or like one of the
He
Castlevania, that one Castlevania
Yes.
artist.
Yeah, exactly.
Amano, yeah.
We'll never smile. If he smiles once during the show, I'm gonna quit watching.
It's gonna be the most. It's
He
gonna be
is-
like one of those evil like smirks, maybe.
I think he might smirk once or twice, but it's like barely a centimeter.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's so far the shit that's like very fun Sentai episodes, and then in the middle is just like he's having his own martial arts treachery. He's so
Right.
great.
I love it. Every time Super Sentai does the villains fight each other bit, I was like, good, excellent. I love it.
I love
Yes.
that we are 12 episodes into the show and there's already been an assassination plot in it.
Yeah.
That's so choice. Like, I also want to point out I think he has the best suit in the show.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
yeah.
like lion suit. It's very cool.
What is it? What is it called? It's called like the Golden Ricky armor, or something really regal. I always forget the the thing he says.
Is it
Like
like
right
a
before he
Kamesha Leo
transforms.
Emperor or something?
I don't remember.
Well, it wouldn't be Emperor Leo because that's getting
But
into
it
territory,
looks
But yeah,
it looks awesome. Like the visor, like the lion's mane on the back of it.
Yeah.
It looks really really nice.
oh yeah, that's
Um,
awesome. And it's so like I love that it's almost like he's the villain. He's like the protagonist of like for lack of a better example, Garo. Like he is the protagonist of this like dark effed up, not like actually dark, but like
He
like a badass.
yeah,
Yes.
he's got like the evil protagonist. It says that he's on his own journey of training and becoming stronger.
Right. He's having his own twisted Sentai show in the background.
Basically.
He's got Melee as his like sidekick, not girlfriend. Like he barely
one-sided
looks at her. I don't-
girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I would also like to say, really good that they focus on him. That's a
Yes.
problem. I would say a lot of tokusatsu shows have, where they don't really focus on the antagonists as much.
Right.
Whereas this guy feels like he has like dual billing on this show.
Right.
Yeah, he is the opposite of Jean, who is like the tiger, and he is the lion, and they are like perfectly matched as rivals. Well, not like literally perfectly matched. Like they haven't really done like a cool rival fight for real. But like in a sense of like their backgrounds, yes.
Mhm.
Is there a
No, for
deeper
sure.
connection there? We don't know yet. Keep listening to what you Toku-ing about to see if we find out.
We'll see.
Don't leave it in the comments. No spoilers,
Yeah,
by the
please
way. No
don't spoil
No,
it.
spoilers.
please,
Well,
God. Please.
Yeah,
no,
I didn't
no.
even say at the top. This is the first show where none of us know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
Not
basically.
even a little bit.
Yeah, we don't know. Will Melee ever fall and find the love of Master Leo? Probably not. But I do like her. She's awesome. I like these characters. They're probably my
she's
two
fun.
favorite.
Really
characters.
fun costume and like look for her too.
Oh yeah,
By the way.
it's both like it's like it has like ornate like details in it, but also is trying to do like the whole like sexy villainess shtick that Super Sentai loves at the same time. It's a good balance.
Right.
I like that she has two voices. She has her serious commander like bossing around the minions voice, and then she has her talking to Leo voice.
Yeah. Yes.
It's great.
Yeah. God, like even the monster form too. I like that they do establish that she technically has 3 different forms.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She's
'Cause
like
she has,
the
like,
only Rin Rinchi with a human form that we've seen.
Yeah. She briefly
Right.
turns into like a Rinchi like early in the show,
Right.
but they don't stick on that too much. And like I don't know, like she's very very fun to like see.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just
Um,
she's got like the actress is putting her all into it.
Yeah. I I mean, you might argue. I could be totally wrong here. Maybe it gets worse as the show goes on. I like that she's not treated like an idiot or flighty or like, oh, Amy Rosing it up. Right. She has a legitimate like reverence for this man who
like brought her back to life.
Brought her back to life, but at the same time it's super one-sided. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. I think they do briefly hint that she might. I don't think it's anything. They like have 1 second where she goes, "Oh, the Retsu's so charming." I shouldn't even say that, but I don't think it'll go.
Oh no, it's only for the theme of that episode of him always bringing out emotion and others viewing his technique. It was just to like supplement the theme of that episode of just emotion in your moves.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like there was anything consistent there, but I had a second. I mean,
same thing with that they like joked the Scorpion lady looked like she was making out with Retsu, but it was only just that guy's version.
You're right. I forgot. Retsu's the lady, man. I mean, okay.
Accidental, not intentional ladies, man.
Well, okay. Anything anybody else wants to say about Leo or Melee? We don't know a lot about them. We know that Leo has a tragic backstory, but where he's like wet or something.
There's people laying on the ground, like seemingly he must have lost some close ones that fateful day.
Right. He went to Universal Studios Orlando and
or
got
maybe he killed
those
people. Who knows?
He did it. Ooh.
Because he wanted to learn the dark martial arts.
Oh, and we know he's an
evil fights. He wants to do evil fights.
Yeah, he was trained in Geki martial arts.
Right.
He does have Geki. He did have Geki energy before he went with evil energy, scream energy versus teamwork or sports energy. I don't know.
The one of justice and the one of darkness. There you go.
Yeah. So we have kind of our two. We have John as the main guy, and then we kind of have Leo, who I think we haven't met the purple guy yet. I've said this many times before. I think he stands out. I mean, when you Google the show, the purple guy is who shows up.
Right.
But Leo is also, I feel like, the other fixture that pops up like in the algorithm when you look up Gekiranger. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps that he's in a current video game along with Leo. I want to point out too.
Really?
Yeah, he's in that
he's
fighting
in that
game, that Power Rangers fighting game. Yeah.
Battle for the Grid.
Wow. Well, you know who's not the other members of
Nope.
Unfortunately.
Nope, not even hinted at.
Retsu and Ron. Hey. Let's talk about Retsu and Ron.
Ron seems like a nice lady. That's like all the note I wrote about her. She seems like a nice lady.
I like that anytime we see like flashbacks of like their training before John joined, of like how she almost quit until she's like, and they were like, no. You need to keep at it. And then Retsu, like, oh, he used to be an artist. He was painting. But then he was like, oh, I am going into martial arts, he told the onlookers, not telling them what kind of martial arts he was doing. I'm quitting an art. I'm a martial artist. It's like, oh, okay, have fun.
I'm going to go run away with a big cat.
They don't know any better.
I'm following my bro, the other famous martial art. Well, I don't know if he was famous.
But he is like the older brother who was a martial artist.
Hey, his painting he made looked pretty nice. Retsu's painting.
Like those paintings the production staff did. I really liked their concepts. They're really cool.
I was with the over-the-top, comically large character. Here I was. Sometimes I talked about in Ryuki, like, this character is pretty broad, and then you watch this show, and there's like Pierre LeFou.
God, that fucking that one episode Japanese French guy was crazy. I wanted to skip whatever scene he was in.
What? You were drawn out of the show because he was like, Monsieur, it was like so big.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. You're going to see that because in Super Sentai, you're just going to have a one episode joke guy, I guess. Gag.
Yeah. I'm sure we're going to get more with Retsu. I don't.
Oh yeah, if he has an older brother who's gone but may or may not show up again, then yeah, he's going to be important.
I do at least want to say with Retsu that sometimes whenever like a tokusatsu show brings up someone's profession, it doesn't really line up with what they're doing as a hero. like fighting wise or anything like that.
Right.
Having Retsu, the technique guy, be the painter and obsessed with the arts, I think is great.
Yeah, it's actually like well done. It's thought up. They thought it out.
Yeah. I
like
now,
that one
as for
scene where they're
Ran-
like, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, as for Ran, I couldn't even tell you if she liked drinking water.
She's a nice lady.
She seems very nice, but like they talk about her like being, oh, she's like the serious training type, but they also don't show that part too much.
I mean, they had that
show
episode
she likes
dedicated to her
training.
training regimen, like catching leaves in the wind or catching sakura petals.
That special effect they had, at one point in the episode, listener, if you haven't seen, she challenges a monster to a punching contest. Mm-hmm. Whoever can get to 1,000 punches first wins, and she loses by a second. But then they cut to it being she punched like a perfect image of the monster,
Perfect
into
outline
the wall
of him while he was just kind of punching willy nilly.
That was good. That was funny.
Okay,
that was like, I want more of that. Ran. I want more like weird.
like
battle.
fighting freak. Like
yeah,
Ran.
fighting. All fighting freak of the Knuckles variety, but so far her personality and is not much to write home about. She seems great. Do you think she'll get anything?
Crossing my fingers,
will.
she
Girl.
does. Crossing my fingers.
Also,
We're gonna say this, and then she's gonna get a crush on a man who's like 3 times her age. So
oh, don't say that, Stix. I do want to apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt. Do you go back to what you were saying, please?
About Retsu? Okay.
Yeah.
Like part of what they were talking about with him is like, oh, the scene where it's like, oh, I could just like drag onto his feet to get him off the side of the building, this gecko guy. But no, I don't want to defeat him that way. I want to defeat him on his own terms. And I was like, okay, that's what makes him different. That's his like, his whole thing about technique and like defeating someone beautifully.
Yeah.
Yes. Retsu's cool. Like we brought up earlier, I do like that I was prepared for 10 episodes of Jan will never be part of this team. He is not a Gekiranger.
Right, like Retsu seemed like that type of guy who were like,
oh,
why is he joining in? And why is but no, he was chill. He's pretty chill.
I am so glad. I am so glad they speed ran that. Like,
oh yeah, they did that in a single episode. Like,
oh my god, I was
only
so
the first
worried.
2 episodes that have that kind of vibe.
I do have one. It's not that any of us can answer it. I did have a question. Maybe if there's a listener out here that knows the source. Genius Boy Artist. It reminded me of what's his name in Persona 5?
Oh, is it Yusuke?
Yeah, I think it is
Yusuke.
That is like that is an archetype. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder where that archetype comes from of like Genius Boy Artist with a heart of gold, or like he like has a hard time relating to others because of his insular art life. And needs to get out. I wonder if there's like just a source text or it's in some sort of manga, or hey, maybe it's another Sentai show. I don't know.
My thing is that I wonder what's like the source of the whole, by doing ordinary tasks, you're actually training this very like minute thing about your fighting. Because like, you see it in Dragon Ball, you see it in Karate Kid, you see it in this. It has to have a source of the whole, you do ordinary things and that's actually training.
Yeah. I want like the old Shaw Brothers stuff where it was like working class heroes.
I guess it must come because like that's all these sources,
from that, right?
Yeah, like those old kung fu movies, like
Five Deadly Venoms or something. What's the one where they? No, that's different. What's the one where he's like a working class guy?
I don't know. Unfortunately, that's like one of my blind spots.
Are we talking like Shaw Brothers specifically, or just
early Shaw Brothers is kind of more like it's a little bit more like poor guy gets attacked by landlord and has to fight him off. Then it gets more historical with like 5-pole fighter. What is it again? I love that movie, by the way.
I know what movie you're talking about, but I cannot think of the name.
8 diagram pole fighter. So it gets more historical as the Shaw Brothers go on into their career.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But in the early stuff tends to lean more.
I gotta
lean more like.
I gotta be honest. The only like Shaw Brothers movie that is entering my mind right now is Super Inframan.
I have had multiple people be like, "So like, yo, when are you doing Super Inframan?" I'm like, "Well, I do love Super Inframan. It is
movie
good."
like 3 times last year.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
I think it is the 5 Deadly Venoms is the one where like the evil landlords show up and beat people up.
Hey, we have
Correct
our own
me if
5
I'm wrong,
deadly
listener.
venoms in this first.
Oh yes, we
episode.
do.
Yeah. We can go. I was saving that for the end, but we can go into them now real quick if you have anything you want to say about them.
There's not a whole lot to say.
There's not a
about
whole
each
lot to
one.
say. They all kind of get quickly
They're
disposed
fun.
after being hyped up at the start, but
Yeah, I think they're pretty cool.
These are the deadliest motherfuckers.
Yeah,
They are
Jan kind of
killers.
got. Yeah, Jan kind of got punked, huh? He was afraid of them for no reason.
right, like the whole
He
thing was
only-
like, oh, they seemed strong because they were all like ganging up on them 5v3.
Yeah,
but
he
like
got
1v1,
jumped.
they're not like if they're doing the usual Ranger team versus one. They're just like any other guy.
Yeah.
I mean, they all had a
Some
gimmick, but like
legendary
every one of
warriors.
these monsters has a gimmick, so whatever.
Right. Yeah, they weren't much to come home about. We never even brought up like what do we think of Shiafu? Their master, the cat
Yeah,
man.
the cat
Oh,
master.
I love Big Kitty.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's
He's
awesome.
great.
He's fun. He's.
There
I like.
there were a couple episodes where I was doing the Grinch video like, "Oh my god, he's like a character. This is like so awesome. Like it's just like he's fun. He's walking around. He does the eyelids thing. He's not much there.
That's
but
the one thing I love about all like the monster suits is that they move their mouths.
Yes.
yes.
That's the thing you see
Melee's
more in
mouth.
Super Sentai than in Kamen Rider, but in Super Sentai it's a common thing where they'll do movable mouths and they'll try to sync it, but they generally don't. The lip sync.
I think my favorite thing about Chiafu is that they made this amazing suit that like can be fully moved, the eyes open,
The eyes open.
like everything. They could not be bothered to give that thing like fully sized paws. Those are cat paws. Those are to scale. Those do not move.
Yeah.
the episode where he plays the piano was so funny. I was laughing my ass off at that. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
You know
That
what?
was so. It brought me back to like being a child and how do you type with boxing gloves on.
You know,
It was
I will
awesome.
say that is something about this show that I think is good. It is funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Generally funny. There's
It's-
some
I don't-
stinkers,
it's
but
not
they're generally
cringy.
funny.
Like, I do like that they play into the fact that like, oh yeah, no, this is just a cat guy. Like he's pawing
Yeah.
at
Right.
the tree.
Right.
Like, he's eating like what was it? Catnip cream scone.
Yeah.
Like, it's cute. It's fun.
It's cute.
I
like when
like
he's-
the Sentai. All like a lot of their shows has a character like this, like the big creature guy that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
hanging around.
Mhm.
I think that's really cool.
Oh, he's a lot of fun. Yeah, and I like the end credits where he's fishing. That's like just a vibe. That's like vibe to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now,
You was on Mickey?
Sorry.
Miki.
Miki.
She's a nice lady too. I like her a lot.
Yeah, I like that she's seemingly like the CEO of the company, I think. I don't know.
She's in charge of. I think she's just in charge of like the Geki division. I guess I don't know.
No.
She does
I
have meetings
I
about
looked up the
shoes.
company on the wiki and it says it's a sporting goods company headed by Miki Masaki.
Wow.
Yeah.
She runs Asics.
Damn, dude. Nike.
Wait, no, I mean not Asics.
Nike has like a full fighting force in this universe.
It's crazy.
That's nuts.
Hey, I mean that's like what the Oregon Ducks is for them, and that's my only sports reference. Don't listen to it. But anyway, Phil Knight and his evil will last no longer in my eyes. But
I don't know. I think you like that ice rink. You felt akin to that.
yeah, okay, come on. I'm trying not to talk about hockey here.
Oh my god,
So-
wait, hang on. The ice rink, was that a real person?
I had
yes,
to be.
that is such a good question.
Because
yeah.
they use like archival footage like that looks like from like a TV broadcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And she
Like,
was
I-
only in
She
that
also-
one scene. This has to be like a real life celebrity person.
She also said like 3 lines, and they were just like, "Hey, never stop believing."
Yeah, very simple lines.
You'll get it.
Very
Don't worry.
very media trained lines.
I like
stuff she probably said a lot.
I'd like to think her reaction to seeing Jiafu was not scripted. She like when she says, "Oh, big cat, hello."
Awesome. Good show. See, like, there's negatives that we might sound negative. I think we're positive overall. But
100%.
Episode to episode, awesome. I'm smiling. Yeah, it's fun. It's just like kooky.
Yeah.
Like the eel episode where they brought in Gen.
That old man in the
my boy
bathhouse.
Gen. Gen's awesome. The best color commentator I have ever heard for a fight.
He's just like hanging out in the back. Hey, what's up?
Hey, elephant, what's up? Anyway.
God.
I also want to say, like, because I know there's another character we got to bring up. I want to say that slug guy, favorite monster of our watch.
Yeah, he's funny.
Grotesque. He has the funniest introduction to any monster I have ever seen in a TV show. Just doing the worm on a residential street.
Oh, he was an eel. He was an eel.
Yeah, but
eel.
They don't call that move the eel though.
Eel move.
Oh,
He was doing the Scotty Too Hottie right in the middle of the street.
It was awesome.
Like,
do you want to get into the elephant in the room?
no.
Didn't even think about that. No,
I don't want to address him.
Like, we have to. We want to talk. We have to talk about how we want him to get poached.
I need him on a list. I need him
I don't know why they felt the show needed the Kame Sennin turtle hermit archetype. I don't know why.
Listen, I don't want to bring up mid during Kino, but
we have to be balanced, unfortunately.
Listen, it reminds me of being a couple years ago reading My Hero Academia and being like, if you need a character to up the stakes with a quick kill off, Mineta.
He's right there.
He doesn't have a lot of neck. He doesn't have a lot of neck, but you could probably cut it. Find a good chopping point. He's like a very spherical character. Lop one of the spheres off.
Yeah.
And with this elephant guy, maybe the stakes need to go. Oh, Leo's the real deal. He fucking killed Hella.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm so shocked and saddened. Oh, goodness.
Fun's over, bitch.
Listeners, our lovely listeners, we cannot stress enough that this guy sucks.
He straight up sucks. He does the living through training shtick, but lame because you always get that gross feeling that he's perving on the girl.
I get it. Learning through playing. I get that. That's a different way to train martial arts.
Except wasn't being a pervert about it.
Literally trying to flip up a Sentai suit's skirt, by the way.
Yeah.
It's... I would also, bro, he was chasing the daughter in one of those little
right before the 80, I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm just wondering if there's every fandom has them, and I apologize if you're one of these people that you're the way you are. If it's Sentai's gone woke, they couldn't do Elahung today. You know what I mean?
Good.
If somebody out there was if there are people that are we've lost Elahung, he's one of our greatest characters.
He sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he does.
We'll
suck.
Get better. We're probably gonna get better animal masters later on to be supplements for the mech.
Yeah.
You know what's the worst part about it?
What?
I liked the intro as him as the spirit.
I did too.
With him with the hoodie on, where he was
weird around Ron with I like the feeling of a girl's body on me.
He had the black mage yellow eyes from Final Fantasy.
Right, it was cool.
Sick. He's doing Jackie Chan shit. He's sitting on the box that they're delivering.
Speaking of martial artists,
over.
Famous martial artist stuff. He's a reference to Sammo Hung because El Hung.
Yes.
Ella Hung.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Sammo Hung is a dirty old man in any of his movies, though.
No.
He's fun.
I hate that too, because that whole fight was like, because you pointed it out, like doing all the martial arts stuff, but like doing it for comedy, doing like Jackie Chan stuff, like the sitting on the trunk, doing Mr. X, like it's so fun. But the moment he is near Ron, it's like, put this guy in the ground.
Stranger danger. We need to poach this elephant.
I need this guy to get like thrown into like the sun. Like, or something.
Right.
Like,
no, okay. I was talking to Hunter about this. I did notice a trend because the episode 9, and I don't know. I got this off the Sentai Wikia, I think. So I don't know. You know, your mileage may vary in it. This may be wrong. Mm. He was introduced in episode 9, and it was written by a Toku lifer guy, a man.
Right.
And that episode where he gets introduced, that's a fucking tough watch.
Yeah.
And then the next episode's written by the main head writer. What was her name again? Yokote?
Yeah, Michiko Yokote.
Yeah, Michiko Yokote. He gets nerfed a little bit.
No,
he still needs to be put away.
Wait. But, I don't know what you're saying, because like the first episode where he actually talks is episode 10, and that's written by Yokote.
Oh no, okay.
And then the episode
sorry,
right
everyone.
after that, the second episode is also written by her.
Ma'am. Okay, maybe she realized, she's like, we gotta
tone him down a tiny bit.
This is weird. This is weird for a kid show to have this.
It's one thing to do this in like an anime for kids, but to do this for like a live action show for kids, it's like, I don't know about that.
It reads way worse.
Way worse.
I don't need to be seeing an elephant do this, man.
I don't need to see an elephant doing like smooches. No, thank you.
And the first time I'm like, oh, don't hit on the 22-year-old who's pretending to be a 16-year-old. And then I have this like thought in my head, like, well, maybe I don't know. And then he starts hitting on Miki. I'm like, oh, come on! Now it's like weird off and stuff. There's just nothing. There's no situation where it's charming in any way.
No.
Yeah, it just like even it's like, oh, who cares that he's hitting on the office lady? Go away.
I guess he's been demoted from like Dragon Ball Master Roshi to now he's Dragon Ball Super Master Roshi, which is where he's bad. They've softened it to a degree. But no, it's not Dragon Ball Z, as lunch era.
Yeah.
Like, at least knocked his ass out.
Yes.
When I saw that they were going to a bathhouse in that one episode, the color left my face. Like, oh, thank God she kicked him out. Like, not even entertaining that idea.
Yeah. And then I think they focused the rest on the fellas doing, I don't know, bathhouse tricks.
Yeah, like using the wet towel as a nunchuck was actually pretty cool, I think.
It was fun. Yeah. I liked it. So many great fun ideas. That's not one of them. El Hung's not one of them, but...
I don't think we'll see him. I don't think we'll see him very often. I have a hunch we won't be seeing him often.
I know we're trying to move on just a little bit, but I do want to at least say one thing about the weapons. Mm-hmm. So we can agree that John has the clear winner, right?
The nunchucks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, the nunchucks are way cooler
than the tonfa, and then the tonfas that combine to a staff, I guess, yeah.
I was a little disappointed that Ran kept the staff. I thought she was gonna have the ball, like the ball and chain as her main weapon going forward, because that's actually like visually different. Because the staff is just the tonfas.
Right.
I think it's hard blocking and doing the CG and planning that all out versus just having a stick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, listen, would it have been better? Yes. I'm just saying that I think that's the logic.
Like, okay, we'll use this for like the mech, and that's about it, mostly.
Because like Chan's weapon is the only one color coordinated to him.
Yeah.
It's the only one that's red. Like,
yeah.
I'm not Bandai. I don't care if it's color coded.
Fair enough. But no, the nunchucks are cool, and I'm glad that they could shoot like an energy beam by infusing ki into it.
Right.
I think that's sick.
What do we think of the Geki bazooka?
It's the Super Sentai bazooka. It's an
they did it again.
My favorite martial art.
It's like, okay, we need to somehow put this into the martial artist show. They're channeling their Geki into it. It's like, okay, whatever.
I just love how they phrased it too. We're gonna teach you the secret Geki art of shooting a big bazooka. I do like that they established that they didn't get it right at first.
Right,
that
like,
they had
it takes a
train
while to
actually
charge. You got to do, like, the Makanko Sappo, give me time thing. And then it's like, oh, you got to be gentle while charging it. And now they're doing it instantly. So good on them.
Yeah. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, they did it gradually.
But yeah, that's all I had to say about the weapons. I just wanted to bring up the nunchucks because I really like the nunchucks. I think that's a really fun, like, main character weapon.
Right. One thing, it's not really to weapons, but I just want to get it out, is I love the ending. I love the ending credit song.
Yes.
It's
so fun.
I do too.
So good. Like, one thing, it's black and white with the characters bringing in the color into everything. You got, like, of course, the normal Sentai dance and everything. You got them running into the field like it's Kingdom Hearts 1 at the end. And then, like, the song is sung by Ichiro Mizuki, who is a legend in terms of singing openings and general songs like that. Like, the man did stuff like Toei 70s, like, robot shows. Recently passed away, rest in peace. Like, he's a great guy, Ichiro Mizuki.
Yeah, he sounded really familiar. I wonder if I have heard him before, like one of his songs before.
Right, because he sang a lot of songs back in the day.
Yeah.
Can I say two things that I really enjoyed? Just like little details.
Mm-hmm.
The dojo of Ryujuken.
Yeah.
Ryujuken. The Ryujuken. The miniature of the dojo.
So
awesome.
Good.
Every time they cut to it, I'm like, oh my.
Oh, the detail, dude.
It's really, really good. Other detail I like in the OP, there's a shot where they put some like transparent PNGs of the three, the Gekirangers, and then have like a purple skyline pan around them, and it looks very like something I would make in middle school.
Right, it looks very anime. It's like trying to do an anime shot.
Oh, that is just warm. That's comforting to me.
It's comfort.
That just
food.
feels good.
Yeah,
that's comfort food.
Yeah,
I enjoy it. Like sometimes, like I watch that shot and then skip the rest of the intro.
No. For me, it's like it's the intro bit, and then also the bit where they go into the temple, the Melee transforms to human self, and then it goes to Leo, and he's like. He channels his power and then he takes off his fur like to Aura Farm. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. No. Well, this is a show where it's in the details. You know what I mean? It's not always like it's not the richest plot and the characters are pretty stock, but there's just like little fun things in there.
There's so much to like about it.
Mm-hmm.
It does. Yeah. It does a lot of things that I think would appeal to just people that like regular shonen, I think.
Yeah.
Like if you
I don't know, it's so tough.
Oh my god,
shonen,
if you like classic Dragon Ball, you'll love
this show. You absolutely love this show.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was gonna say if you're a modern shonen person, don't talk to me. And also I don't want to hear about your One Piece retcons are good actually shit. I just pissed somebody off. Anyway. Sorry. Oh, I pissed Stix off.
No. Not talking about me. I'm neutral on those retcons. I'm neutral.
Yeah. Anyway, no, they're fine. Whatever. It's your guys' comment. You can read it. Whose dad is who's again? Who cares? Anyway, but for like the modern, but if you like, going back to like 2000s, 90s, even some of the 80s stuff,
definitely 80s.
80s, really. Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
It's so fun. Okay. I always try to end the show. We kind of already covered some of it because I think, what's everybody's favorite monster been so far? Just the question of the week.
Gross slug. I love the slime. The slime's so off-putting and weird. I think it's a lot of fun.
Man, it's tough. I don't know if it's a centipede one or maybe it's a scorpion one I like the most.
I like that, like we said, they're not deep characters, but man, they have so many like fun, like all the monsters, they're not deep characters, but they have like the centipede guy wears a bag on his head because he's afraid of being made fun of.
Well, like, yeah, he has like a centipede head, like made out of small centipedes curled up into like one long centipede tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he has such an unfortunate name. Maga.
Maga
and Sarissa.
His whole stick is that he's like very like really good defense, and then he had to crush.
He's kind of an orange buffoon, if you will, but we don't need to go in on that.
Right. Then he like rizzed up the scorpion lady by being really strong, and then he died. And she's like, "I hate weak men." And then that was
the lady who did a Michael Jackson tribute, which was good. I did that.
I like that they had their own insert song for the Juken, like when they were dancing. That was cute.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's about it.
Charming show. Totally 100% recommend. Worth watching. And if you turn it on and it's background noise, that's fine too. You can put this on during work and just tune in and just go like, hey,
they're doing their thing.
Fighting Bug Guy. They're doing the thing. The robot's spinning again. It's cool.
Could you imagine watching the show on silent?
What the fuck's going on?
Trying to parse anything.
Well, you wouldn't hear John, so you'd be like, that seems like the coolest guy ever. So
until he gets on the floor. I don't know about that part.
And starts doing baby stuff. Okay, you got me there. Yeah, so anyway, thanks everybody for listening and following along. Do you guys want to do some plugs real quick?
Yes. Spider/ on Blue Sky, Spider/ _ on Letterbox. I'm trying to get those numbers up on Letterbox. Screw the YouTube channel. You can go there if you want, but I need more people on Letterbox. But on YouTube, I did the unthinkable. I uploaded 3 videos in 1 month.
Wow.
That will not be happening in January.
Your New Year's resolution is to do less videos.
I am going to be putting out a video in January, but I do not know when, but it will be coming out. I do want to I want to make sure I keep up my at least 1 real video a month thing. That's my resolution for this year.
That's good.
I will not be working on a video after we record, though. I will be watching K-pop Demon Hunters to the moment I leave this call.
Wow. I watched about 45 minutes of it at my sister's place because she needed something to put it on in front of my nephews.
That's a normal occurrence.
It was a movie. The images were flashing on screen.
I will be watching 100 movies this year. You can quote me on that. This is staying in the episode.
All right.
So if I don't do it,
write it down.
Sorry, I'm not flashing on the screen right now. Greg Turkington doing 500 movies in 500 days, but.
But that's it from me. That's it from me.
Sorry.
Stix.
Okay, usual stuff. I'm RBPS Stix on bluesky.social. You can find me on Letterboxd as well. I'm RBPS. I don't feel like plugging any other things. That's about it for me.
Yeah. Piss Goblin on Blue Sky. I stream with my friend FKA Socks on Twitch every Tuesday. If you want to join, it's pretty fun. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. And okay, I got it. There is training in yapping.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.